If you love Blend Bunny Cosmetics, you're absolutely going to be obsessed with today's video because we're doing a full review and tutorial of the all-new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Lure Eyeshadow Palette, as well as the all-new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Trove Multichrome Quad. I am beyond excited about both of these, so let's get it on our eyeballs. Before we start getting all this eyeshadow on our eyes, I want to talk about... Okay, so before we start applying everything, I want to talk about some of the... Before we really get into the application of both of these products, let's actually talk about each of them. What are some pros and cons? The all-new Lure Eyeshadow Palette. This has 24 shadows in it. It has the typical Blend Bunny Cosmetics layout, which we all know and love. Now at the top, we do have a row of shimmers that are to die for. They are so blinding, so buttery smooth. This does retail for $46. Now moving over to Trove, which is a brand new multi-chrome pop. Now moving over to Trove, this is the all-new multi-chrome quad. This is so beautiful. It shifts, obviously, in the light. You can see all kinds of different shades. There's some yellow there at the top right under Cove. So look at Cove at the top right. There is green. We have yellows, gold. So obviously you can see all the shifts in it. It's absolutely stunning. Where's it going? So stunning. Can't wait to throw this on my eye. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room with this quad specifically. So this does retail for $68. Is that expensive? Of course it is for 4 shadows. So what I've gathered from the internet is the reason why these 4 multi-chromes are expensive more than anything is because they're multi-chromes. They're not regular eyeshadows. They're not regular shimmer shadows. They are multi-chrome. So basically what I've gathered from the internet is that these multi-chromes just cost a lot more to manufacture compared to traditional eyeshadows or shimmers. And a lot of brands, especially indie brands, get their multi-chromes from the same manufacturer, which can lead to just higher pricing. That's what I've gathered. So if you are a manufacturing specialist when it comes to cosmetics and want to shed a little bit more light on why the price of multi-chromes across the board, not just with Blend Bunny Cosmetics, across the board, they're pretty expensive. If you can shed some light down in the comments, I'm sure we would all appreciate it. With that being said, let's start the tutorial. Okay, I think I kind of want to match my shirt and the color, the background, and the overall mermaid vibe of this palette. So I think we're going to start off with 332 meters down here at the bottom. And we're going to take that with a Morphe M433 brush. So I'm going to start working this on my outer corner and just really get that pigment, wow, built up. Well, I was going to say built up, but it's like right there, right off the bat. Love that. One of my favorite things about Blend Bunny shadows, the formulation, more than anything, is spot on. They are very pigmented and they blend out so nicely. That's a cute color. Okay, so I'm gonna lay my brush flat and just buff out the edges ever so slightly, just to make sure that's ready for the next color. Alrighty, once you have that first shadow applied, we're gonna dip into a little bit of, let's go in with Sea Nymph right above it. I really love this color. And all I'm gonna do is just go around the edges and kind of buff them out a little bit more with this shade. I just feel like it's gonna bring a little bit of brightness to it, which is what I'm looking for. And again, we're gonna take it all the way down through our crease, down into our inner corner. Then I'm gonna take a clean, fluffy brush, no product on it whatsoever. And I'm just gonna buff out the edge all the way at the top, just so it's a bit softer. We don't want any harsh edges, of course. Next, we're gonna jump right into Trove, again, the multi-chrome quad. And I think we're gonna dip into a little bit of, let's go with Cove. I think Cove is going to be super cute just because it shifts between the green and the yellow, and I love that. Here it is up close on a brush. Okay, so I'm just going to brush this right on my lid. Oh my God! It's just like surprisingly buttery smooth, buttery soft. Okay, look at that. That is so stunning. The shift, the shine, all of it. So now I'm just gonna take a smaller blending brush, and I think I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Tentacles, which is the dark purple down here at the bottom. And I'm just gonna use that to kind of deepen the outer corner a little bit, and just bring a little bit more dimension to this outer corner, and make sure there's no harsh line in between the multi-chrome and the original shadows. Okay, I'm loving the lid so far. What do you think?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of 332 meters, which was the first shade we used, on a very small Makeup Shack T14 brush. I'm just gonna drag that underneath my lower lash line just to connect everything together. Then I'm gonna blend it out with Sea Nymph, which is that lighter teal that we used, the second shade. Ugh, obsessed. This is very nautical, which is obviously the goal. So real quick, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, throw on some mascara, liner, and lashes, and I'll be right back to give you guys the final look and my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back and this is the full look all complete. I have to say, I really hope you guys love this look as much as I do. I'm honestly, genuinely so impressed and obsessed with the multi-chromes on the lids. I've not used a lot of multi-chromes in the past, but now I definitely feel like I'm gonna start using them a lot more. I just love, especially when I'm like looking in the mirror and I'm like moving my eyes, like I see a dark green over here, a gold over here. Oh, I'm obsessed. Can we also talk about how easy it was to blend out the shadows from the Lure Eyeshadow Palette? 10 out of 10. Here are my final thoughts. First and foremost, the cohesiveness of this collection is spot spot on. I love the mermaid, the nautical theme. I think it's absolutely perfection. The packaging for the Lure eyeshadow palette is so cute. I love that it actually shimmers in the light. You could see it more in person, but it's like textured. The color story is perfect for this palette and the theme. Love the layout, love the shimmers that are included. The Blend Bunny formula is always spot on. I have zero complaints ever with the formula. Now let's move on over to Trove, the all-new multi-chrome quad. There are 4 shadows in this quad that retail for $68. Do I think that's expensive for 4 shadows, regardless of what they are? Yes, of course I do. Would I personally buy this if it wasn't sent to me in PR? Probably not, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on myself when it comes to makeup. If you're someone who loves high quality products and high quality shadows, then yeah, you can probably justify spending $68 for this. Of course, this isn't for everyone. Not every price point is for everyone, but it is for some. I do have an affiliate code with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. You can use code CODYJAY for 10% off any and all of your Blend Bunny Cosmetics purchases, which will knock a few dollars off overall if you do want to pick up one or both or anything from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So overall, I'm very happy with this collection. I love the palette. I love the multi-chromes. I love everything. I love the way it looks on my eyes. I genuinely have zero complaints with either of these products, and I'm always looking forward to seeing what Blend Bunny comes out with next. Definitely sound off in the comments below what you think about each of these palettes. Did you pick any of these products up? Are you going to? And what do you think overall? As always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.